When we sleep with people we do not know, we do not know who this person is. We don't know if this person is a criminal, is a sex addict, is a obsessive person, is a homeless person, or whatever it may be. Anybody can dress up in any kind of manner and show up in any kind of place, and therefore we also have a lot of fake people around here who show up as they got it all together, and they come and appease you and please you in whatever manner it may be. And unfortunately, many a times I may have been in situations where we are in a social setting where we are not thinking too much about who we are interacting with, who we are talking to. But if we choose to fuck around and be open with whoever we go home with, then that is something that we are taking a risk, because we don't know what we will contract from them. We don't know who this person is. So basically, it is a mere stranger that we are choosing to strip our clothes off our body and to sleep with. And I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say I've never had one night stands. I've had it. Therefore, I'm telling you, when you come back home, and if you're not somebody who is really sure of how you want to see this person in the future, you better make sure you tell them on the first night that, hey, this is not going to go beyond tonight. This is not going to go beyond tomorrow. There will be no sexting, texting, nothing. Because many people, especially men or women, who are desperate for another man or a woman who is not somebody who they can fuck around, play around with, and if they see you that you are off class, they will not let you go. And they can't let you go. What do? They get obsessed with you. Unfortunately, many of us have become victims of some individuals who have one night stands, but the fact that they cannot wrap their heads around the fact that a woman or a man do not want them beyond one night is beyond their understanding of why they are not being accepted. You have to understand, when you get in situations where you are putting your body, your spirit, your sexual energy in line, you have to also be ready for the fact that this person can just turn around and go away like you wanted them to. And if you do get attached after sleeping with them, that is on you, because they did not sleep with an intention of taking this beyond another night with you. But when tables are turned and you expect this human being to let you alone, they will go around and tell the entire universe that they are still sleeping with you. They probably have created a whole fake ass life and a relationship based on your name. And unfortunately, men who I must have had some relationships in the past, which was years ago, but they still can't get over the fact that I do not want them, and they get obsessed with another man that I may be with. And you have been in places like this where you have some obsessed one night stand. I will not even call them an acquaintance, forget a lover. These people are so low grade, they cannot let go of the fact that they slept with them. The fact that you are not ready to sleep with their man or woman, they want to tell the whole world that they have an ownership on you just because they got the goodies. Well, they got the goodies is because you wanted to get some satisfaction, and it would have been them or anybody else who would have been in that place in that time. And unfortunately, I've been in places where I've had one night stands I regret till date. Honestly, people need to understand that if a man can see a good woman from a woman who is trifling, a woman can also see a man who is a good man and who is trifling from another. So this gender roles, when a man can come around and leave as he wishes to, but as soon as a woman does that, and I'm not somebody who is biased between a man and a woman, I really don't give a shit, but when a woman does that, there's a lot of backlash that a woman receives, and a man can go around and run his mouth and calling a woman WHORE when he himself is a public property, and he's going and dipping around in every woman, and you happen to be that woman in that place, unfortunately. And therefore, one night stands come with such risks, because you become the bum of all jokes. You also become the reason why this person has some kind of right on you, so he thinks that he can go around and talk about you in a stupid way and dog you out. Irrespective of it being a man or a woman, I think human beings in general should understand that if you're going to put yourself in a place where you're going to get involved with another human being for just one night, then respect that. Not every man, not every woman is going to go crazy over your DICK or over your PUSSY. People have lives, and people are fucking with you just because they want to fuck with you. And if people do not want to fuck with you, they do not want to fuck with you sexually, even if this person is single, and even if this person is interested in a whole other human being who they want to probably build a home with tomorrow. But it's not you. And unfortunately, I hate men, I hate women like this, who go around and talk to the world of you in a such sexual manner and such dirty ways, and the things that they imagine in their heads, and the things that they say to other people, to the world, to their friends, to their family, and the way they use you in their mind and sexually is so low class. In my opinion, these people are not somebody that I want to even acquaint myself with. And yes, even if I have history with these people, like you would have history with somebody else, many a times you will be in a situation where you will have to come face to face with this person. Or sometimes these people are so stupid and bored, they'll purposely show up in places where you are so that you feel uncomfortable. Or they will go and create connections with people that you create connections with, and this can be years in between. Some people are just so obsessed, they are mentally really not there, I believe so, because why are you so obsessed over another human being? If you are such a big player who gets women and men like that, then go towards somebody else who you're already going toward. Because if this was an agreement between two parties that this is not going to go beyond another night, then it's not going to go beyond another night. So if you're in a place right now where you are dealing with somebody who you've had one night stand with, and this person is now getting obsessed with you and is honestly showing it off openly to you that they're obsessed with you and they're trying to get your attention, or they're being sneaky behind the scenes and trying to get into your life through people, places, things, through social fucking media, then you better let this person know and let the world know what a low life this human being is, and that you have no physical contact from this person for years together or months together or days together, but be open about it. There is no shame for you to admit that you had one night stand. But are you happy after having that one night stand? And even if you were, you did it for your own pleasure and you take the necessary precautions that's needed, even if that means getting checked out because you don't know who this low life was. And the fact that you realize that this low life is going and telling everybody else that you are still sprung on them, you better let the world know what a clown they are and speak your truth. Because honestly, when you speak your truth, however bad it may look in your head, people will understand and you'll attract the people who are in a similar situation as you or were in a similar situation as you. So you don't know who you are helping out there, and you also do not know who you're saving people from these type of men, these type of women. But most of all, you're standing up for yourself and you are speaking the truth, especially getting face to face with those type of men, with those type of women who still, after years and months, will not give up on the fact that they once slept with you. And for the world thinks that you are still running behind them just to get their attention, when in reality, you have them on block, you don't even have their number, you don't even know that they're dead or they're alive, and you honestly do not care. And this may be cut and dry, but I really do not respect men and women who use my name in vain, especially men, because if I slept with you, be lucky, and if I dropped you, I am not interested. Because if I'm interested in a man will know what I do for him and how I treat him and how we go forward together, and you are not that, sir. Having a commitment, having a relationship with self is so much more important than having a relationship and a one-night stand for just instant gratification for that couple hours for somebody who looks nice, but we don't know how the next day is going to look. And if you are not in a place where you want to share your body, then you don't need to make yourself available for somebody else. And yes, it irks me to say it right now because I hate the fact that I ever got involved in one night stands. It may not be a lot, but it was when I was okay to do it. And that's when you need to understand where to draw the boundaries and when to abstain from sex and when to not give away your bodies just like that, because there is no pleasure in just having pleasure overnight and then have a whole bugaboo behind your back who does not let you go. And the worst is when these people, just because they had the opportunity to touch on you, to feel on you, to share a bed with you, they think they have a right on you, they think they own you, and somehow they think there's a bond between you two. No. And this is something you need to make clear, and you don't need to sugarcoat nothing to every man, to every woman you sleep with. You're not a social service person. They need to understand the fact that you are not interested and you did not make any promises to them. And they also need to respect the fact that you are a man, a woman who is an individual of their own. There is no need for them to spin stories over your name just because they want some clout and acceptance within their friends and families, because they think that the fact that they can tell the world they are still sleeping with you will bring them fame and clout, when in reality, you do not even want to be seen with them beside you. And it's not out of cockiness, but it's just the fact that you do not want to indulge with a man, with a woman who will not think twice before ruining you just for the fact that you are not ready to take it any step further than what you had initially told them already. And in situations like this, if you are made to feel fearful, if you are made to feel like you are walking on eggshells, and if you are being attacked by a human being who does not even hold any value in your life, this person is insignificant to you. It is merely like a stranger who you have a faint memory of, or you may not even know or remember, because maybe there has been so much time passed, or maybe it was of so low significance you don't even know this human being's last name. And why should you? And these are the people who want to come at you and make you feel less than, make you feel that you can't go anywhere, you can't show your face. And these people want to use your name in vain just because these people have followers and other peonies who worship them or who want to live the lifestyle like them. Be very careful who you go ahead and sleep with. A night where you are out with your friends, we're doing things, where you're upset with your partner, so you want to take revenge, whatever it may be, sleeping with another human being is never going to bring you the happiness, the gratification that you are looking for. Many a times people have one night stands because they want to be accepted for that particular period of time, or they just want to have fun. Unfortunately, we put our bodies, our health, our mental health, our spiritual health in someone else's hand, and we don't know what's their hygiene like, what's their mental hygiene, emotional hygiene, spiritual hygiene. And these are the same people who have the audacity to come attack you just because they had the privilege to sleep with you. And if you're gonna dumb yourself down and get scared by these low-level tactics that they use, you better talk back, and I will always talk back. Don't you ever let a past fling of couple days make you feel like you are one of them, or like you are of a lower level because they slept with you and discarded you. Nobody discarded you, and nobody in hell will use your name in vain that they're still sleeping with you when you are abstaining, when you are celibate and you are minding your own. And this pisses me off because I've had one too many people using my name in vain, and by now I'm used to it. I'm used to gossip at the end of the fucking day, because since I was a child, people have said random shit about me, from aunties to uncles to bitches to men, women, whoever. So please, if you're a woman or man who's being attacked by a low life who has no significance or importance in your life, let them back, focus on you, speak for yourself, and abstain if you want to, but abstain for yourself. Abstain because you want to improve your sexual health. Abstain because you want to change your lifestyle. Abstain because you do not want to do the things that you once used to do, which was of low vibrational. And abstain from people, places, things who put you in a low vibrational energy. And that also means those past people who you slept with, they have no importance. And today I'm here to tell you, if you guys think that you have any importance in my life, you guys are mere strangers, and I'll walk past you like you don't exist. And most of you I'm embarrassed about, because I hated the fact that I've slept with you guys. And some of you guys, I really do not want to remember. And even if you're the last people in this world, I will ignore you, and I will choose to stand alone, if that may be. Many a times we let go of these one night stands, these rumors, and these dogs who keep barking just because they want to get some clout through our name, through our image, just because they think that having their name beside us will make them feel good. And just because they can tell the world that they fuck with us, that means they can bag another man, another woman. When a man or woman really love each other, the same man, the same woman can have a one night stand, and the same man, the same woman can choose to change his or her lifestyle completely and abstain from sex overnight. Bear in mind, when you abstain, when you become pure, that does not change people's psyche and their low, dirty level mentality of you and of themselves and who they hang with. So they will still continue to talk about you. You don't let it rile you up, and don't let them affect you. I love you.